Traditional Ugandan instruments, like the adungu, are crafted directly from the local environment. Their construction relies on a deep understanding of how natural materials, like wood and hide, interact to produce specific sounds. This tradition treats the environment as a giant musical workshop. In our performing arts, knowing how to assemble an instrument from raw materials is considered a foundational skill for any musician. As you can see, even a simple gourd can be rigged to produce a melodic note. Today, we apply these engineering principles to build a multi-tone shaker and a tuned string prototype. Gather your materials: plastic bottles, dry maize, stones and sand, a dry gourd, bamboo, and nylon fishing line. Ensure you have a clear, safe workspace to begin the assembly. Building a functional instrument relies on your ingenuity and your understanding of acoustics. We are going to demonstrate how to create unique, authentic sounds using the materials currently available to you. Before starting construction, we must sort our supplies. Different categories of materials possess different acoustic properties and serve specific structural roles in the final instrument. Look at hard materials first. Wood, bamboo, and gourds provide the rigid frame to project sound. Next, flexible materials, like hides and nylon, are stretched to create tension for musical strings. Finally, granular materials, like maize, generate rhythmic texture when shaken. Take your raw materials and sort them into these three piles on your desk: your hard framework, your flexible tension elements, and your granular fillings. Categorizing materials by their acoustic properties is the first step of instrument engineering. It ensures you select the right part for the right sound. Let's test how different granular materials change a rhythm. Fill 3 identical plastic bottles about 1/3 of the way up, one with fine sand, one with dry maize, and the last with stones. This waveform shows the sand shaker. Small, fine particles produce a tight, high-frequency hiss. Dry maize seeds are larger, creating a warmer, wider wave pattern. Finally, stones strike with much more force, resulting in these sharp, aggressive audio spikes. Be careful not to overfill the bottle. If there isn't enough empty space for the material to move, the resonance is choked and the sound will be deadened. You can actively tune a percussion instrument's texture simply by choosing a filling with a different size or hardness. To build our string prototype, we start with the gourd resonator. It must be bone dry. Any moisture inside will cause the material to rot and muffle the vibrations. This diagram of a traditional adungu shows the 2 parts we need to replicate: a hollow resonator to amplify sound, and a rigid frame to hold the strings. Carefully cut a smooth opening into the top of your dry gourd. Keep your fingers clear of the blade, as the surface can be slippery. Place your bamboo neck across or into the opening. The bamboo must be sturdy enough to serve as an unbending frame for our string. Secure the bamboo to the gourd using sisal rope. Cinch the knots tightly so the frame won't move once the string is attached. Tie the nylon fishing line to the bottom anchor point of the gourd and pull it tightly over the opening. Stretch the line to the top of the bamboo neck and tie it off securely. A rigid assembly is a requirement for any string instrument. If the frame bends under pressure, you won't be able to maintain the tension needed to create a note. If you pluck the string now, it might only produce a loose, flat thud. To tune it, slide the top knot further up the bamboo neck. This increases the tension on the nylon line. Higher tension restricts how much the string vibrates, which creates a higher, clearer pitch. The gourd resonator is what makes the note audible. It catches the faint vibrations of the string and bounces them around the hollow chamber, projecting the sound outward to increase the volume. While tension dictates the pitch of the note, the resonator dictates the volume. You need both to have a functional instrument. With your customized shaker and tuned string prototype complete, you now have a basic starter band kit made entirely from your surroundings. When played together, the sharp hiss of the sand shaker layers over the warm note of the string. This combination mirrors the basic frequency balance found in a traditional Ugandan rhythmic duet. We achieved this by following 3 pillars: creativity in sourcing, functionality in material selection, and sustainability in using recycled goods. Try applying this same philosophy to theater. Look around your school for materials like dry palm leaves or scrap cloth that could be used to create a costume for a dance about rainfall. In the Ugandan tradition, an artist's potential is defined by their ability to see the music and art waiting inside the environment around them.